dun 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 dun. Huh? Oh. This shit is a toy? Let's see. Hey, this thing is back again. This thing is back again. What hell's these? Hair accessory? 100 plus. Oh. Yeah, clear the quest. I think that time I've also forgot about these. By right should have handle on.
剑漏3人，不孝难阳间，今日实现。金玉将，将父之名。你手了。
北边的也好，南边的也好，最后不得去下个棋。
老娘知你在哪呀！别找死！
奇怪，棺材怎么轻了这许多？
招供！招供！城里体灭火招供！
好，给点吧。热水查的有点多了。 救你啊！找不到谁。这是好了，给点吧。
卖酒嘞，馋了嘴的酒，1文钱1壶。咸鱼，咸鱼。
娘子，算一刮这屋顶的肉破了。
瞧一瞧嘞，新鲜的剩菜叶子，城北超正的好货，不多见嘞。
老头子，咱们家的米原来还有这么多。
外头有冯老大的动静了。后生，出门可别往东北走啊！
你的左公怎么还不回来？
将阴魂，助我破阵。将阴魂，主刀破阵。
哎呀！
身。
Hey, next week we'll have more burst damage. Yeah.
哎呀，我给你舀上2瓢黄河。
看好了，别让青椒堂的混进来。
啥时候咱们才能大干一场啊？
得了，能填饱几顿肚子就不错了。
这。
当年的共工调，
找不到公主。当真好啊！
又退一环4都有。一个个的都给我瞧死！ 来！岁月。归来！灭！
Stupid boss. It's like, why come up with this type of stupid boss whereby I keep jumping and jumping and jumping and then force the player to miss all their damage? It's that lame shit ass.
踏着尘烟，天涯无际，
来，干啥的？
离人
人尽免死的。
愁泪。
归来！
夸张了吗？怎么又不卖了？
线就在那儿，太深了。
重新开枪了吗？怎么不卖了？
要不你开价，多少我都买。
Right? Fight from the top to the head.
各位请回吧，这些玉杯已经有主了。
那些漂亮，天生天生就是会发光的呗。
Use the cat area. We are back. I go get more coffee. Back, back. Yo, hi. What's up, man? Not much people do talent all that. Only can kill SG.
去，不去，去。
Bum 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 bum. Huh? Where is it? PvP or do you play only PvE? if you only play PvE, right, we go for this one. Shatter Reach. If you are playing PvP or GVG, you have to go for Ring Whisperer set. And then speedrun is always Hawk King. Like Ring Whisperer set increase all crit damage and healing. Further increased by 50% when you have HP shield. So this one is increased crit damage and precise rate. For the Shatter Rig, this one is increase the minimum physical attack. But this doesn't work in PvP. Unlike the Chinese server. Chinese server, they recently update this work for PvP. But 10% crit damage is good when we have 200 agility plus around 70% crit rate. The damage is crazy. It's still okay. Why I say that it's still okay? I only have 2 charge damage. The other 2 is wrong. Like we need the charge damage. And another one is the minimum required. Minimum require 200 agility. So we need to increase a bit crit rate and the minimum physical attack. So when this is the minimum required, and the precise rate is already enough for me, and my crit rate need to be higher. My affability rate is too high. So if the build is all correct, it can release even more higher damage. And also I'm very close to get to T6. With T6, the Burning Heart have extra 15% more damage. Like I think I can get it on next week. Throat piercing art, I changed it. At first I was the main was the throat piercing art, but I swap it because this stone speed penetration, right, doesn't increase our damage by a lot compared to the Stealthfast Devotion. And for successful deflect, gain 5 stack of throat pierce. This one not really a lot of use in PvE. Oh yeah, it's under here. So for the Mo Blade, we need to increase the agility by 200. This is the minimum required. I haven't get the require yet. So it increase another 5% crit rate. So it's, I think, need around 1 more agility because right now I have around 2. Here I have 1. And here's 2. So I need 1 more. So this one is like shit. Like this 2 is like shit. But to replace this, I need to get agility. So even if your weapon, right? Weapon, if we still lack of the agility, right? We can get the agility here. Need to get the minimum required. After we get it, then the whole build is complete because it increase the minimum physical attack and increase the crit rate. Then after that, it will be in boss battle. It's all depend. For the Tian Ying, right? For the hero realm, the Tian Ying is still easy. The rotation mostly. We only stop using the Mo Blade when the staff is out, like Tian summon 2 staff, right? And then we have to get into the array to prevent the huge damage. After that, don't use the Fleeing Trance and then keep DPS using the Grave Frost and the Snow Break until both staff is destroyed. Then we go back to Tian to use the Fleeing Trance, Generous Step, and then Burning Heart. Better rotation, how is B is depend. It depends on the situation. So for pure Heng Dao, right? For pure Heng Dao, all you do is just care about the the region summon. Whenever the region summon buff is going to be gone, you just rebuff. We don't use Fleeing Trance. Only use Fleeing Trance right at the start after the region summon. And then whenever the Fleeing Trance is out, we are not using it because the duration of the region summon is still there, right? All we do is just Great Force and Snowbreak. That is the easiest rotation. You can do a lot of stuff doing boss mech, but your DPS don't really drop a lot because we have the minimum physical damage. Like the Invocated Warrior, right? It increase minimum physical attack. And for Mo Blade, for the mix, is I can switch whichever situation I'm in, right? For the Mo Blade, as here, whenever we use the Fleeing Trance, we will gain the buff Inner Passion. Inner Passion only has 7-second duration. Within the 7-second duration, we can release 3 Burning Heart with increased attack speed. What it means is like, without Fleeing Trance, right, our charge speed is very slow to rate. As you can see, it charge very slow to rate blade and then release. But when we have the Inner Passion, our charge will be fast. That is like 50% increase of the charge speed. But the duration of the freeing charge is too short to hit more than 3 burning heart. Sometimes you can release 4 burning heart, but you need to control your blade momentum. In boss fight, right? For the strength path, there's no other way to regen blade momentum other than the Great Force. But Great Force only regen 0.5, not even 1 blade momentum. So blade momentum regen as the time goes. When we use the Freeing Trance, it will cause blade momentum. That's why the Mo Blade, we don't really use more than 3. The maximum is 4. If you use more than 4 times, you run out of the blade momentum to recast the Regen Summon and the Freeing Trance. For the Mystic skill, right, it depends on boss fight. For example, the Heng and the Coughing Master, right, they hit us so much time that we regen our vitality so fast. So just remember, if we play mixed build, right, if we play mix, never use any Mystic skill when we are casting after the Freeing Trance, because Inner Passion only have 7 seconds. You don't look at the Chinese server one. Chinese server one, because they have Inner Passion counter as stack. So they can release 4 Burning Heart because I think they changed the second. I think the second is still there, but they get stack, Inner Passion stack plus seconds. The duration of the skill, Inner Passion. But for global server, right, 7 seconds, the window is too short. And between your game client and game server, right, you will reduce your Inner Passion buff even lower. So whenever you want to use the Inner Passion, whenever we want to use the Mystic skill, right, never cast after the Freeing Trance. Always cast it before we going to use the Freeing Trance to gain the Inner Passion. Like for the Chinese player, what they do. Ah, shit. Wrong way. They will do it this way. Oops. Without hitting the target. That they just add this recently in April season in China, so global server will not be that fast. They buff up Stealth Fast Devotion. Whenever the boss get exhausted, we can deal extra 3 Burning Heart. So together, how many Burning Heart you can do? 7. 4 stack for Inner Passion. When the boss exhausts, another 3 more. So together is 7. 7 Burning Heart. The outburst is very high. They even buff up the Snow Break. Snow Break, we don't have it here. The current Inner Way patch that we have, that is updated like 2 to 3 months ago, that is level 100. First season of level 100 Inner Way. That is why Jade was so strong until now. Until now, Jade is still very strong. Because what they add to Jade is all pure damage. There's no mag at all. Everything is pure damage. And then strategic sword is depend on the boss, whether they move a lot and whether is it single target. Nameless sword is still the same. Oh yeah. This one. And then the Insightful Strike was very strong on the strategic sword. The new patch in April, right? They changed this. They not remake. I think roughly like remake the Insightful Strike. It benefit more for Nimbus sword than strategic sword. So the strategic sword lose DPS. So for when we met is every season, right? You have to look at what did they change on the inner way to know which path is strong. Hellblade for the Moblade and Hellblade, right? The strength path, right? Right now, if we are not getting the Chinese patch, this year April Chinese patch, right? Strength path will be so only. In terms of damage, for example, Jade, you can't out DPS Jade at all because they are on different level. A very well built Jade, right? You can't out DPS them. But in China server, they are roughly the same. Strongest weapon for speed run. For speed run, it's all very good. Speed run right now is the it's the mix for the strength path, and then the bamboo cut dust. Another one is the gauntlet. Gauntlet is still very strong, but the bamboo cut dust, right? Every team just need one. You don't need them more. You don't need dust more than one because of the reduced damage. Reduced physical damage from the inner way. For bamboo cut wind, right? It's not that strong because there's been like how many seasons they didn't really buff this out. And then Jade is still strong, but Jade there's two paths. One is flying Jade, one is walking Jade. Flying Jade most of the time is using holding light attack. For the walking Jade, you are using the perception skill to regen the blossom, so most of the time you're at melee range. And all the damage is coming from the unfading flower. Might is still so-so, but every speed run they need one might to hold the boss. And then strategic sword is depend whether the boss move a lot or not. If the boss always move here and there, strategy sword is very hard to DPS. Nameless sword is require too much how to say it? Nameless sword require too much skill. Like your gear. You have to know when to use what skill. That's what I heard. So overall, right, for the strength path, the mix have higher damage than the pure Heng Dao. But they all can be run in speed run. This season is like the strategy sword not that strong. So the speed run, right, there's no best path for speed run. It's always depend on the season of the hero round. And what did they change on the inner way, and what is the hero round boss is really like? Do they move a lot? Is there a lot of mech to do? But if in terms of every group need it, sure it's the healer. Right? Healer after that is tank. And then dust, but dust only need one. You don't even need more than one. Yeah. So tank, right? Tank also need one. Tank and dust is only need one, and then the healer. So this three, right, is what most group need them. The rest is like depend on the season, inner way change, or the hero round boss fight. like from what I know, Twin Blade, right? They are also strong with single target. They are not strong with multiple target. Same with the strategic sword. Is that a way? Like I look at the Chinese player, right? Their lock on is like so much better. Yeah, it's like how do they move back and then still can jump on the boss? If I use this, activate when no enemy is locked. For melee weapon, paralyze based on the center and distance. The target close to the string center is automatic select. Like how do they release the? See, you always jump in front. Is it you have to disable these? This one is annoying.
时钟的话，
诶，你打算靠？Okay, sure. See you again. Have a nice rest. Bye bye. So how do they? Okay. So I hit until like this is like not much difference. Yo, hi man, what's up? 15k DPS on your with T4 inner way. Are you playing the pure 横刀 one?
军何在？
7,000. 横刀 and move it. Your T4 inner way, which one? This one or the stealth fast one? Like, what is your inner way on the Frostcane Knight T6? Throat piercing art T4 is enough. And then this one T4 and above. $15K is, do you use your food? Use food and the talisman. The Divine Craft Fire. This one, T4. 15K, maybe it's your connection. All T4. All T4? I see, okay. All T4 is like, yeah. All T4, then no choice. This one T4 is the... Oh, 0.5 bar. Forgetfulness is this one. And this one T4. You shut off the direct crit. More chance is like without T5 is enough. Because T6 only add a bit of damage. Or T4. Then you have to require on you have to get the requirement 200 agility. And then precise rate 94 and above. This one is 70 and above. Then you can get more damage. Like the max physical attack is not the priority. The priority is getting agility to 200. Then the max physical attack will be priority. Oh, you got the damage boost. I only got 2. Charge skill. Don't get the wrong one. We need the charge skill damage. And then the snow parting blade. Oh, that one is heavy. Heavy attack barrel combo. And also, for playing the mixed build, right, it's really rely on the game server because of the 7-second window of the inner passion. We only have 7 seconds, so if your connection is too lag for your game client to the game server, it's best to play just a 横刀 build because you don't need to maintain buff. You will lose DPS if you can't do 3 burning heart with the window of the inner passion. Yeah, you can go test out your pin by doing the trick that I'm not sure if you know the trick, using the twin blade to find out how many damage you have, not your legacy. Oh, PS5. Oh, PS5, I have no idea. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're on PS5. Damn man, I use controller. I see the controller, right? Controller execute is what? Holding A and B, or is it Y and B? Damn man, the controller is like so hard. But I don't know. It's like I saw the what A and Y and B, or Y and X. For the execute, it should be Y and B. So you don't really want the snow break spring to be on the button there. I think it's this one. Y and B, yeah. It's crazy, man. Pressing execute using Y and B. this is like I clear all. Should be I clear all of the here. Here is like 84. Need to clear these. Then still got what? I think here are some chairs. Oh, you have to. I need to build a tower here. I think here I have a lot of chairs. This boss fight is like easy, but the River Master, damn, and River Master, most of the time the damage all can't even hit. Should I have to wait until next week? This one don't need to change already. This one I want to change. Oh, this also don't need to change. Only I have to change the helmet. Helmet and weapon. This one. This one don't need to change. This one doesn't have a good one. That's a minimum. Play the water. Yeah. That's why I practice rotation and then. But after you practice rotation on dummy, you have to go to boss fight. So that you just remember when to use the freeing trance. Because you don't want to use freeing trance and then the boss jump away. Or you get knocked down. But to practice on the hero round is a bit hard. Hero round, you'll find that if you are playing the pure Heng Dao, right, it's much more comfortable. But right now is, if I want to play pure Heng Dao, no. If I, in the boss fight, if I can't do DPS on the boss with the Burning Heart, I will just use the Snow Break Spring to hit the boss. I always cast these so that our DPS don't drop too much when we can't cast the Burning Heart. Yeah, I also practice for very long. So to practice on the dummy, right, try not to activate infinite vitality. And then we use food effect. We use the Divine Craft Fire. I don't really find that we need to use the set. Like I can use this set, but it's not really high damage. And I already have enough precision rate. Yeah, you have to use it to test the damage. If your set is correct set, you don't need to get the set at all. You don't need the set at all. Then you have to use the Divine Craft. Just go for auto use. So the fire oil, right, you have to go farm it. You can look at my past YouTube guide on where to farm the fire oil. There's 3 areas to farm. When the Morris Hill is out, right, the next, I think maybe this year, ending of May or June, they will have the Unseen Mountain and the Morris Hill. Should be around that time out, or July. You need a lot of fire and poison. 2 fire oil combined with 1 poison, you will get the highest damage of the Divine Craft. So the fire oil will be, usage of fire oil will be super high when the Morris Hill is out. And then another one is the what? 2 poison, 1 fire. Right there is a combo. But the highest damage is 2 fire, 1 poison. So all this you have to farm. But water we don't really use it a lot. Yes, combined. Maurice Hugh is about the Divine Craft buff. Maurice Hugh is a new set. We can see it in game now. Maurice Hugh is about buffing up the Divine Craft. We have another upgrade path under the arsenal here. The Divine Craft will be have one more new set. Right, all three of them. And then the set is like, oh, it's not here yet. But the time I thought that we can view it. I forgot. There was a time I view it, which it's a Maurice Hugh. And also you got the new ink tally. Like Maurice for money, blah blah blah. But this one is how to say, exchange something. Like use the currency from the Unseen Mountain to exchange for stuff. Water? You mean the Divine Craft? Water is for bosses or enemy with shield. But there's not much enemy have shield. Like for example, the boss. They don't have shield. Most of the time they don't have shield. You just use fire eye, you can break the enemy shield. So the water not really big use for now. Future, I'm not really sure. But sometimes mostly it's the healers, they run this, or the poison one. Poison is to reduce the enemy chi bar. And then fire is purely HP bar, like reduce the damage.
谢天，郝游侠，可以不松手？你以为我愿意吗？可不是嘛！可是军令难违，就没有商量的余地。我有一计，你说，统管此处的对证，民不告，官不究。
I'm not sure. I don't really use water.
若是能救下，
You just look at the description, you will know. It say that it's against enemy with shield. So the damage will not be, even if you freeze the enemy, it doesn't do much to damage.
请问阁下，你是对证大人？我乃非民。对证大人，我听到军中不错，继续说。
Huh? What? Go side with the captain.
客官，客官，消消气，消消气啊！买不着，背不打紧。来看看咱的。我下属所，军中同赏，是非快。我下看这一时兴致，我自己。
红色是。
体制内刚行使，同治长相寺，这个是界别下，披风竖起，锦蝶三花。如果再不做，司马连真水，立身不凡，一般将士恐怕落下风。手下果然聪明，可惜不想。司马分野坡，据说是举责完全看不出一定思维，并要他推举人。可是野坡举责神时，还会彼此纠缠戏场啊。 除非能给他个好归宿啊，原定于人寿不该杀死。我想这个意思是，如果我们在火和生里说，总之也不会不这个来。
in the class.
刘塔，你手中现在这匹马，科学专家，你认得吗？果然是夜不透呀，是哪在？刘塔，你看看这马的左颈，是不是？果然有，你怎么知道？当年张怀生将军随叔父亲征一统，神下后起，正是这西域神骏，一定不会水人，竟是张怀生将士啊，好马呀
！Doing talent. Good luck, man. Doing talent.
你说当家的为啥只在夜
后面
里解释卓越？莫非有啥秘密？
似乎有易容痕迹。正常人好端端的怎么会易容？倒像是因身披甲胄，长期单侧受力所致。
刘侠果然聪明。这样，为什么这次也不说时隔多年，竟生如此傲的地方，且绝顶聪明是吗？为什么？刘侠可知什么叫以人之？我给刘侠讲个故事吧。被击弱完之年，此人非是，此人就是面同是非言，恰恰相反，其他人其别恨之物是啊。
So yesterday night, when we met China server, they released out news. This year there will be 3 more paths. April 24 is coming up the support path, right? Support the using the ribbon and the fan. That is one path, but there's 1 set 2 path. So that is like 1 support, 1 DPS, I think. And then they say that there will be 3 more upcoming one. Drunken Feast Light, Martial Art, Gauntlet as main, Twin Blade as sub. There's 1 path. Second path is the spear and spear. Main spear and sub weapon is also spear. And then the third one is using staff. Staff and unknown weapon. A lot of people are guessing maybe Gauntlet. They say that it will come out this year. When? No idea. The new weapon, we already know. April 24 is the ribbon. Ribbon and fan. That is one is already known last year. Not last year, I think this year, January. So this new 3 weapon martial art that announced yesterday night they say that will release this year. So maybe how many months they will release 1 new weapon.
各位请回吧，这些玉杯已经有主了。
哇，那些石头好漂亮！
毕竟是将军们要的。
客官看，这就是最终生死有命，你有记忆记忆，你口中所说的猿猴，你所大人，所大人是张怀生将军做过右臂，再去平安一次，罪名就可以不破，还有下面他们。
Do you like you saw the new boss fight, right? The Emperor, the Song Emperor, right? He using the staff. So a lot of people say that maybe the staff look like what he used, but most people one is the Yitao, right at the Qinghe there, the Yitao. He used the great sword. Chinese is English is called great sword or great blade. Then the Yitao weapon is also very cool. A lot of people is also asking for the blade. You haven't seen it yet? Later I see if I can find it.
好多亲戚，你来晚了。马叔，你说不是他还能是谁？当朝孽呀，长处7匹，只杀一波，本来确实只杀1匹的，伤还不算，还刚刚开。
Clear. Let me see. You can see how cool the whole boss fight is. Uh,
能从阵棍上
what's the sound?
左转一圈后，棍从上方劈下来，阻断攻击。第五下如果不是金光，
Like the boss first phase, right? He's using the staff. In real history, right? This is the weapon that he used. If you know Bruce Lee, right? Bruce Lee is using the nunchuck. Nunchuck, right? There's one more thing that hand out. Like Bruce Lee, mostly he used this weapon and then break it into half, so it become nunchuck. But right in the time that he used the weapon, right, the nunchuck is right at the top here. Heng and Gauntlet, right? Damn man, the CC, you can CC the boss to death. Just that the damage is too low. But the boss can't hit you. I'm not sure later he will do the move. I see if I can like show you guys what I mean. Yeah, this one. The chain. So this weapon is in Chinese word it's called Pan Long Gun. Pan Long Gun means that right at the head of the staff is like nunchuck. Damn, it's like the Heng blade is so cool is because of the deflect. And then second phase, what he used, Gauntlet. And in Chinese history, right, this emperor, right, he really can fight. 太祖长拳 is created by him. This martial art. Five weapon? What you mean five weapon? You mean the staff? Staff is not out yet. You look at when he have no staff, right? His damage is much more crazier than when he have staff. When he has staff, right, the moveset is like so easy to deflect and dodge. But when he go for the Gauntlet, every move is like so fast paced. You look at this. He have range. The boss have range. Dragon Punch, bro. Dragon Punch. And his gauntlet is different from the player. You look at his weapon. You know how many people ask to look like him? Like the from the gacha, right? They have a emperor. They have a gacha that look like the emperor armor, right? But it doesn't look like what he have. The armor set that he have is so much better than the gacha one. Yeah, the time I show you, it doesn't look good at all. Because first, no matter male or female, you don't have the build of what the preset of what he have. He look huge, he look tall, right? So when he wear the armor, you have the feeling of general or emperor like. But when the main character wear it, neither you are on the male preset or the female gender, right? They look so small. Like the body type is too small. And then the armor fit on the small body type, it just look weird. Yeah. This boss is like so hard to kill, man. Huh? That's it. So the weapon, this is the weapon. And Nunchuck is from here. Right, you know Bruce Lee, right? So Bruce Lee basically just break this apart and then they become Nunchuck. But this is an ancient weapon from Song Dynasty. Yeah, this is the weapon that he have. And then that's why no one use Nunchuck. I think that is Limber's sword. Limber's sword is really look like it a lot already because it's releasing sword chi. There is. Yeah. Wait. Wait. There is one, but I'm not sure will it add into the game. There is a boss fight. What is her name? Jing Liang. Jing is what? Jing Miang. This one. Is it this one? So this opera is the story about the Song Emperor, right? And he met a girl. He teach the girl martial art. And then in the game, right? This girl becomes so strong. And is it this one? I think it's this one. And then the in-game one is this one. She also freaking strong. Her martial art is teach by her master is the Song Emperor. Sword. That's why they say that the Song Emperor he know a lot of weapon moveset. That's why he can create the feast martial art and the staff. What is the name of these? What is her name? Later I show you her moveset. Her DPS. Yeah, this one. No, not this one. Later you will see her moveset. Like she's also not easy to fight. Damn man. Like her moveset is so nice because it basically is you are looking at the Wuxia world. But later on there will be I'm not sure, is it the second phase? This is just the first phase. Damn. You look at the way she fight, it's totally the Wuxia movie that we watched in China, in Hong Kong, the Hong Kong movie. Later on, she still have another moveset. This one was released in February, Chinese New Year, around Chinese New Year time, February. Crazy. Yeah, this part, you look at her sword. Until now, right, when we met, doesn't have a character that use this type of sword move. Oh yeah, there is. Oh no, I'm wrong. There is. That is around the Morris Hill. That's one enemy that use the sword. It's like, what the fuck, man? Yeah. Almost all the boss, right? Female boss. Like, you look at this part. Damn, man. They say that this is the real nameless sword. Like the amount of sword chi that she have. Damn, it's like the whole fight looks so cool, man. It's like most of the female bosses in when we met, they all fucking cool, man. This one is the ghost, but there's one more lady using a great sword, a fucking great sword. What is her name? I have no idea. Like the moveset also look very good. Yeah, this one. Eh? Oh, it's not this one. Then what is the name of the? I have no idea. What is the name of the boss? No idea. Like even the character, like most of the female, like the Murong Yuan, right? And then the Juzi what? There's also another boss. This is also female. Damn, man, most of the female bosses, they are all very cool. Neither very cool or they have a very unique type of female wuxia. Yeah. Like she also look very good. That's why a lot when she go online, everybody love her look. Forgot the name of the other female. Qingye. Qingye also not bad, just that she's the bad guy. And later on she will come out again. What's the... Can't find it. I have no idea. Roughly it. Damn, man. It's like so far down the road. What the fuck?
争阴魂，破阵。
Oh, welcome back. Not sure what to do.
各位请回吧。
你说当家的，为啥只在夜里解石卓越？莫非有啥秘密？
What? They start the fight before everyone is in. Some people their connection is their loading is much faster, so they straight away start the fight. Oh yeah, for the weekly, right? Here, there's a weekly claim. You have to clear the first and second boss. So don't just only clear the first boss, you also have to clear the second boss.
咱就是雕的再傻。归来！
Eh. So annoying.
咱就是雕的再差，师傅也从不砍人。小文怎就……哎。
Wandering Tools. 我还没有吃，随便你买哦。Stupid. Nothing to do from the feather, but so what to? There's like really nothing much to do. Man. Oh yeah, I got thing to do. This one I haven't cleared. Trial I don't really care. Bounty also the same. There's thing to do, just that I'm not doing it. Just not no. Which one? Which one you going to? Are you from Asia? Because not if it's not from Southeast Asia, it's very hard. Short trial. Let's try. Let's see. Try this one, right? Yeah, we can try. But I find that the game is like very, very funny. The way in matchmaking for cross server. nice one. I think this is we queue into the Asia side. I think you are lagging. Oh, she left. Yeah. It's like if you don't want to tank the bosses, right? Reduce your mastery. Yeah. Cross region is very hard to play. Your skill will all miss. Like mostly I only use the cloud step and then leaping toad, flute, dragon breath, soaring spin. Dragon breath mostly is for reduced damage. If I play with NA, it's also the same. The game connection is really like shit. It's like I'm at 2636 goose. This one is like mastery. So if you don't want to tank the boss, right? Remember just to remove them. That's why I have friend on NA server. The time when last year, right? I go join them and play. Damn, the connection is lagging like fuck. I'm like getting like 250 ms. Can't play. Even if I use the VPN, right? Also the same. The one that collaborate with the when we met is the gear up. I use it before, but it's still not really that good. Yeah, 26. Oh yeah, you also can reduce the... Oh yeah. If you have low level bow, you can exchange. Right, reduce your mastery even more. Like... These two doesn't even matter. Like the bow and the... global server, we still don't have bow and ring set. The ring for us, we can choose between precision set, quick rate set, affirmative rate set. That's why the Chinese player, right, their equipment here doesn't have that much precision rate. Is because their bow have a precision set that increase their precision rate. Okay, my dad is bad. I need to go eat my food. That's it for today. Yeah, that's why the Chinese, if we look at the Chinese, a lot of people share the rotation on the YouTube there is all based on Chinese player experience. Like most of their rotation is not wrong. It's just that, is it suitable for global server? I go try it out. Most of them is not suitable for the global server. And even like their equipment, right? They say that what is the priority? But you know how hard it is to get all the priority on one equipment? Like this damage boost versus boss unit, right? It's so hard to get, and they'll get it on the glove and the bracelet and the grease. How you get it? And then under the weapon, right? If you are playing the mixed build, you need to use the Mo blade to get the Mo blade damage boost. If you are playing the Heng blade, right? As pure Heng blade, you have to get the Heng blade weapon boost on this weapon. And you only need one for the weapon boost. Yeah, it's too hard to get the. It's very hard. It's like they are very very lucky to get it. Like this is like very perfect, but here I have a max spell strike. I want to change the max spell strike, but I'm not sure. What if you give me affirmity rate again? Maybe I should go for the stone spike. But if I go for stone spike, there's a chance it will give me minimum stone spike. Like this one, I want to get minimum physical attack. No matter what we do, right? We need to get the minimum require for the strength path is 200 agility. This is the minimum of it. So under our equipment, we need around three attribute with agility, right? To get 200. When we get 200, these have to be 94 and above. And then the rest is all crit and the max physical attack, minimum physical attack. Like here, it increased how much? 5.4%. But I haven't get the require yet. The minimum require. This one is increase the minimum physical attack. 47. I haven't get it yet. So I have to wait until next week before I can get it. And that will be it. We'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Yeah. See you guys. See ya. We'll be back again tomorrow. See you. Bye bye. I go eat my lunch.